Today on the drone ice conditions reports for Lake Winnebago and Lake Poygan, we have two flights for you. And before we do that, though, I would love it if you would just please subscribe to the show if you have not done so already. It is easy. Hit that subscribe button and you are subscribed. It's that simple. The flights today are at the Grundman County launch that you see right now on Lake Winnebago and the South Shore County launch on Lake Poygan, where I flew out of last week. Let's get on to some ice safety and then get onto those drone ice reports that everyone wants to see. Cue the elevator music. Okay, at 4 inches of ice or less, you should really keep off the ice. Once you hit that 4-inch mark, you can go out there on foot. Between 5 to 7 inches, you can take snowmobiles. They are lighter than your side-by-sides or ATVs that require 7 to 8 inches of ice. Between 9 and 12 inches, you can take a car. Once you hit 13 inches to 17 inches, your truck should be safe to be on the ice. Once you hit that 20 inches plus, that is when you can take out the ice castles in the deluxe trailers. Just remember, everybody, no ice is 100% safe ice. Here we are on Lake Poygan facing west. These are approximate directions. Believe it or not, that warm up that we had really is going to help the ice because it took off all that insulating snow. There we are. We're facing north right now. The ice conditions on Poygan look like they're setting up pretty good. Now, but keep in mind, I did not go out on the ice. This is only what I see from the drone. You hear me say that every week. But make sure you take a spud bar with you and you're checking areas that look sketchy and don't look quite right. But boy, look at that conditions. This is really nice looking out there. There's no snow on the ice to speak of, but it looks good. This is the south shore of the lake that you're seeing right now. Noffke's is coming into view right there, which is cool. Go patronize those people. You can launch from there, lots of parking. And they could use some money. Money is good for people. That's the South Shore County launch right there. Ample parking at that area too. We're finish up looking west. We dropped altitude, as people like to see now, down to about 150 feet so you can look at the texture of the ice a little more. I'm sure it's going to be a little bit bumpy at this point because of that rain we got yesterday, but at the same time, again, it took away most of that snow cover. So as we get these cold temperatures that we got right now while I'm recording this video, it should be building ice, but that does not mean the ice is safe. So always check the ice. Tell someone where you're going and just be cautious when you're out there. No ice is ever 100% safe ice. That's the South Shore coming into view right there again. So we're looking at that. And we're going to be panning over by Noffke's again here in just a second. So if you're going to get out there, play it safe. Bring a spud bar with you still. This is still relatively early ice, but it is shaping up pretty good. As you could see, there were some ATV tracks out there. I'm not saying it is safe for an ATV or a snowmobile. You're going to have to make that decision for yourself. That's the South Shore County launch just popping off the screen. And we're finishing up looking to the west. Remember, we always start and end looking to the west on Poygan. Quick view just straight down where the drone was sitting. Through the magic of editing, we are now over at the Grundman County launch. If you don't know where that is, it is between Asylum Bay and the city of Neenah. It's the next boat launch to the north. Over on Winnebago, we always start looking at approximately north. Again, snow cover's basically gone on that lake and things are looking pretty good. You can see the different colorations. This must have been an open patch of water right here that's a different color relatively recently off in the distance. That is the east shore of Lake Winnebago. So there we are looking at that. So if you're going to go out here on the lake, be cautious, but it looks like it's starting to firm up really nice. Closer to shore, obviously, looks like it's going to be a little better. That is Garlic Island coming into view. If you look to the right-hand side of the screen, back that direction, that is actually where Asylum Bay is at, over that way. So again, this is Cowlings Bay right here. we come out of the Grundman County launch. You'll see that popping in right now. I just circled it. This is at about 375 feet up. There is a weird little thing of possible open water there. On the next pass, oh, there, I circled it. You can see that. If I'd have noticed that better when I was flying, I could have flown down and looked at that a little closer, but I didn't. This is the west shore of Winnebago that you're seeing right now, and we're going to be facing the city of Neenah straight ahead right now in just a second there, and we're finishing up facing north. Again, we're going to drop altitudes and check this out again. Okay, before we drop altitudes, we are going to face that camera straight down again so you get to see what we're flying over right there. So it's all clear, looks pretty good. Now we've dropped altitude to 150 feet. Same pan, same look. Again, if you guys like this, let me know. This is a lot more talking and a lot more stuff. If you'd rather just see the lower altitudes, let me know that also. I'm not sure which I think are more beneficial. If you like what you're seeing, give the video a thumbs up. Again, please help me out and subscribe. I'd really, really appreciate that. That would be great. It doesn't cost you anything. Again, it helps me. That's the south shore, or pardon me, the west shore of the lake coming into view. Again, we're looking into Cowlings Bay right here. A lot of people out there fishing for the time of day that I got to fly out there. It was pretty cool. Met a nice old guy at the launch. He was getting out there, had a cool Schmitty sled. You saw him right at the beginning. But lots of people out there. It looks like a crack is formed that you can see there. Obviously, north-south crack. That one's there every year. I don't know if you can cross it or not. Again, I did not go on the launch. Hey, everybody, let's just kick back. I did a flight that you're seeing right now. This is me flying with the camera straight down over Lake Poygan. Click off if you don't want to, if you feel like it. Just enjoy the music and watch this to the end. Thanks for coming along, everybody. Be ready for more videos next week, plus some other stuff.